Well, it's a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and it's not too cold out right now with the sun shining and that, so I thought we'd come down and try and get into the parking area for the pond here and bring the girls down to the pond and see what it looked like. So check this out. Yeah. Look at the bright, glistening snow everywhere. Yeah, look at the girls. Yeah. The other girl over there. Yeah. Yeah, taking a drink on that side. That side's starting to melt and the ducks are in the water. But the other side there is still frozen and covered with snow and everything. But it's a beautiful sunny day and not too bad in the sunshine though. The sun shines on you and you get really warm. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. But the nights are super chilly. But this is what it looks like around here. Yep. We're all snowed in around this place. Oh, so let's keep walking around and see how many snowballs the girls can get. Okay? Alrighty. Yes. Oh, the sun's actually coming out. I don't know if you can see much sunshine coming out for the first time in a while. Yeah. Anyway, hello there. How are you? Anyway, yeah, since we've got this up here, we had the sleeping bag across here. The blanket on there blocks everything off. It's actually improved, the insulation qualities inside here kind of thing. So beforehand it was like -2, -3 degrees. That's when it started to feel a little uncomfortable without this kind of deal. But since we put that up, I now notice I can get down to like -5 degrees before I start actually feeling a little bit chilly in here a bit, and I got to turn the stove or something else on or something like that. But it has actually got down 2 different nights down to -8. And that was a bit chilly, and I got up and I turned my stove on for a while and just warmed it up good in here and then went back to sleep for a bit. But anyway, yeah, so the more I do, the colder I can live through inside here by keeping it insulated enough. You play with your toy there. You play with your toy. Yeah, so anyway, that's been really good. Been working wonderful. So I went down to Parksville again, and I managed to pick up another donated sleeping bag there. I'm just going to get rid of this bag for a second. Off in the corner. And this is quite a nice one too. And so what I'm going to do is I went out and I got some picture hanging wire. Most people I think know what picture hanging wire is. And I've draped it across here. I put it up, hooked it onto the bracket that was already there, strung it over to that bracket and wired it down really good tight. So a bit of picture hanging wire over there. I'm going to take this sleeping bag and I'm going to, if I can get into it, that is, and I'm going to actually open it up, and then I'm going to drape it over the wire, so half on one side, half on this side, and that'll fit probably just perfectly. And that should help insulate quite a bit. Yeah, so let's get into this. I see the zippers. Yeah, it's not broken, it's just, it doesn't have the tag on the outside. There we go. Wow, that's a nice sleeping bag. There we go. Okay, there we are. Now, what we're going to have to do is take this, whoops, sorry girl, sorry little girl, take that, drape that over there, and then see how it works out. And I'm sure that wire is going to be strong enough. I might have to tension it up a bit. You never know. Let's check it out. There we go. There we go. It's draped over half and half all the way over. Pull that tighter up there. I'll bring it up more. Looks like I might have to tighten up the wire a little bit because there's a little gap up here, but really in essence it's actually closing off this whole area. Keep the heat out. It's coming through the window mostly not, so I might put something on top or I might tighten that wire, I'm not sure. But that's going to make a huge difference, I'm sure. If I want to look out the window at any time, though, I just have to pull this back. And I can look out and see what's going on out there. But yeah, that'll be great. That's going to be wonderful, yeah. All right, put that back up there. Going to be a little tweaking going on here, but we're going to get it. We're going to get it just right. So that'll help a lot. So that front helps a lot. This will help a lot. My last project is going to be these two windows. I haven't got anything for them yet, and I haven't quite figured out what exactly I want to do there. Might be another sleeping bag or blanket or something, I don't know. But anyway, now we got to get on to the other project on this end. Let's do that. Okay, so even though we've got that front end all blocked off, we've got this window here blocked off. This in itself is going to be enough to really make a huge difference for retaining the heat in here, even if I don't cover those windows. But I think that's going to be next anyway, because that'll really make a big difference here. But on top of that, if it gets any colder, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not yet, but if it gets any colder, I got this other spare blanket here. It's fairly lightweight, but also fluffy, puffy. So it's got some good insulating qualities. So what I was going to do here, get this over here, going to take this and staple this up to the ceiling there. Whoops, I'm stepping on it. Staple that up to the ceiling. I got my staple gun there. Staple that up, and then this side here can act as a doorway. I can just sort of flip it back like that and somehow get this to attach up here, just to hold it out of the way kind of thing. But yeah, put that up like that, and then on top of that I got another blanket like this, which I can actually put it over in this corner here, probably somewhere like that, right to the edge, so the two blankets kind of just barely overlap, kind of like that. I'm just not sure how I'm going to attach this one up here. That's going to be the difficulty. The bigger one is going to be a lot easier to just staple up there. That'll be fine. But this one here, I don't know. So this might take me a little while to figure this one out. But at least I'll have it. I'll have them sort of barely overlapping right about here, and I can basically, you know, just move the blanket like a doorway and go in and out kind of thing. But I'm going to see how it works with this here and that there, and I'm going to do something about these windows here at one point, and I just see how it goes and how cold we can stand it before I actually have to put this wall up here. And if this is going to work just the way it is now, and possibly something on those windows, then well, I'll just leave it like that. I won't need to put anything on this end. Maybe even put the blanket kind of over the back door, because the back door is really, back here is the big culprit in letting all the cold air come in and the hot air go out, kind of thing. So that might be an option there too, but I'm going to see how it works with this the way it is, and see how cold we can get to, and if necessary I'll put a wall up in here, and then we'll be all nice boxed in like this, and it'll be roasty toasty in here constantly. Yeah, I could probably, if I did this whole thing around this big boxy square here, I'm sure we can get down to at least minus 15 kind of thing, and be toasty enough with the diesel heater blowing. The rest of the front end of the vehicle and the back end behind this wall would probably be quite chilly at that temperature, but at least I would stay warm and alive in here under those conditions and that. So yeah, so that's part of the project done again, and we'll just take one step at a time, see how it goes, and yeah, go from there. So wow, I feel exhausted already. Anyway, it's time for dinner, isn't it, girls? Yeah, almost time for dinner. We got to get this going, because this is thawed out now. This is, you're having chicken. They're having chicken. They're having chicken. I got leftover bacon and eggs, and some eggs to go with it, and some other pork pieces in there, and that. I'm just going to make up a thing with eggs. Maybe make a bacon and pork omelet or something. I don't know. Right? What do you say? What do you say, huh? Yeah, yeah. You want to stay warm? You want to stay warm this winter? Yeah. All right, let's get on with this. Okay.